I'm cruising along the familiar road, the headlights carving a tunnel through the inky night. The engine's hum is my only companion, the radio's static dead air. The trees lining the road are just shadows, their branches like skeletal fingers reaching out to greet me. I've taken this route countless times, yet tonight it feels different. The darkness seems denser, pressing against the car windows, almost alive. I flick on the high beams. They cut through the gloom but don't dispel its intensity. My gaze is pulled towards a particular spot, an old bridge crossing over a shallow stream. It's usually peaceful, even in the dark, but tonight it looks wrong. The water's surface should be still, reflecting the moon like a mirror. Instead, it churns as if agitated by unseen hands. I blink, rub my eyes, and look again. The water is calm now, the reflection of the bridge perfectly still. I shake off the unease and drive on. I'm nearing the turn to my house when something darts across the road. My foot slams on the brake, the tires screeching, the car fishtailing before coming to a halt. I strain my eyes but see nothing in the headlights' glare. Must have been a cat, or maybe a deer, I tell myself, even though neither is common around here. As I pull away, the sensation of being watched prickles my neck. I glance in the rearview mirror and jolt. There's a figure on the back seat, hunched over, its face hidden by long, matted hair. My heart hammers, but before I can react, it's gone. Just an afterimage. I convince myself, a trick of the light. I turn into my driveway, the house looming dark and silent at the end. I pause, hand on the ignition, then switch off the engine. I need to get out, go inside, but my body refuses to obey. The house looks empty, not just uninhabited, but as if it's been hollowed out, left a shell. I force myself out of the car, the cold night air biting into me. As I walk towards the house, the feeling of being watched returns, stronger this time. I spin around, but there's nothing, only the dark road stretching away. Inside, the house is deathly silent. The clock on the wall ticks loudly in the void, each second echoing like a gunshot. I flick on lights as I pass through rooms, but their warmth feels hollow, insincere. They don't chase away the cold that's seeped into my bones. I'm in the kitchen when it happens again, the sensation of not being alone. I whirl around, heart pounding, but there's no one there. No figure lurking in the shadows, no face peering from behind the curtains. Just me and the echoing silence. I retreat to my room, pulling the blankets up to my chin. The house creaks around me, its bones settling, yet each sound sends a jolt of fear through me. I tell myself it's just an old house, that I'm just tired, that there's nothing wrong, but I know I'm lying. The next morning, I wake to find the house transformed. It's as if someone has taken my home and replaced it with a cheap replica. The walls are too white, the furniture too neat, like props in a playset. I touch the wall, half expecting it to be made of paper, but it's solid, cold. I leave, needing air, needing space. As I step outside, I see my car parked at the end of the drive. But it looks wrong, its shape subtly altered. It's like looking at a photograph that's been slightly distorted, just enough to unsettle. I walk away, not trusting myself to drive, not trusting what I'm seeing. The world around me seems to shift with each step, as if reality is a mirage I can't quite grasp. The trees are too bare, their branches like skeletal fingers again, but this time they seem to beckon me, whispering secrets in a language I can't understand. I find myself at the old bridge. The stream is calm today, its surface smooth as glass, yet when I look closer, I see something moving beneath it, writhing, twisting, a figure, or something like one, thrashing against the unseen force holding it captive. Panic rises in my throat, but I can't tear my gaze away. The figure stops struggling, lifts its head, and looks directly at me. Its face is a blank void, eyes two empty sockets. Yet I feel its regard, its hunger, as if it's looking not just at me, but into me. I stumble back, fall to the ground, scramble away. The figure in my vision doesn't move, doesn't follow, but its gaze stays with me, a weight pressing down on my mind. I run, heart pounding, lungs burning until I'm home. My house hasn't changed, yet it's different. It feels empty. Not of people, but of life itself. As if the essence that made this place home has seeped away, leaving behind an echo. I lock myself in my room, huddled under the blankets again. The hours stretch into days, then weeks. I can't leave, can't face the world outside. It feels like a lie, a mimicry of reality, and I'm terrified that if I step out, I'll be trapped there forever. I don't know how long I've been here when I hear it, a scratching at my window, soft, hesitant, yet insistent. I pull the blanket tighter around me, eyes wide, heart pounding. It comes again, that soft scrape like nails on glass. I force myself to look. There's something outside my window, something small and gray. A bird? No, it's too big for a bird, too wrong. Its body is twisted, its wings too long, its head a blank void of darkness. It looks at me, or rather, it looks into me. I feel its gaze like a physical touch, cold and piercing. Then it opens its mouth, a soundless scream tearing from its throat. A wave of terror washes over me, drowning me in its icy depths. I shrink back, hands over my ears, but the sound is inside me now, echoing through my mind. It's calling to me, beckoning me, promising a release from this endless night. I feel myself rising, my body moving towards the window of its own accord. With a final scream, it turns and flies away, disappearing into the darkness. I'm left standing there, hand outstretched, body trembling with fear and longing. I want to follow it, to lose myself in that empty void, to escape this place that isn't my home anymore. But I don't. I can't. Because I know deep down that if I step outside now, there will be no coming back. That the figure on the bridge, the thing at my window, they are not monsters from without, but manifestations of something inside me. Something dark and twisted and hungry. And so I stay here, in this hollow shell of a house, waiting for dawn that never comes. Trapped, not by ghosts or demons, but by my own mind, my own fear, lost. Not in the world outside, but in the labyrinthine corridors of my thoughts. The end is disturbing because it's unclear, unresolved, just like the beginning was. The horror lies not in the supernatural, but in the psychological, the ambiguous, the unknowable. It's a story that could be about madness or possession or something else entirely. But one thing is certain, reality has shifted irrevocably, and there's no going back to the way things were before. In the dead of night, my tires crunch on gravel. I'm lost, miles from anywhere, just a lone headlight piercing the darkness. The road twists through dense forest, trees leaning in like skeletal fingers, a faint glow ahead. Relief surges as I approach a small gas station. Inside, the air is thick with the smell of oil and stale coffee. No one's around, but it feels watched. I grab water, pay at the ancient-looking machine. No change dispenses, but the total's deducted. Odd, but not worrying. I'm just tired, on edge from driving. Back in my car, I notice a slight hum. The engine's off, yet there's a low buzzing, like a distant swarm of insects. It stops as I pull away. Probably just my imagination. I turn up the radio to drown out any lingering noise. Day breaks, revealing familiar signs. I'm back on track heading home. The sun casts long shadows through the windshield. A cat dart across the road. I swerve, miss it by inches. My heart pounds as I pull over. In the rearview mirror, a figure flashes past. I whip around, but nothing's there. Just tired eyes playing tricks. Days turn into weeks. Home feels different. Rooms seem bigger, smaller when I'm not looking directly at them. Shadows stretch, twist at the edges of my vision. My cat's gone, vanished without trace. No big deal, cats do that. But this time, it feels final. One evening, I swear I see her darting past a closed door. I rush in, but she's nowhere. The room's oddly cold. The air tastes metallic, like blood. It must be my imagination, running wild after long drives and late nights. But things keep shifting. My furniture rearranges itself when I'm not looking. Not much, just enough to be unsettling. A painting's hung crooked on the wall. Every time I straighten it, it tilts back. The hum from that night returns, always just out of earshot. It feels wrong. I wake up one morning, and my house isn't mine anymore. The layout's changed drastically. Rooms lead to unexpected places. Walls have moved. Panic rises as I realize I can't find the front door. But it's okay, I tell myself. This is just a glitch, a weird dream. Any moment now, everything will snap back. But it doesn't. Days turn into nights. My body grows weak, hungry, but food tastes like ash. Sleep comes in fits and starts, plagued by dreams of endless roads and twisted forests. I'm lost, not just in my house, but in my own mind. One day, I find myself in a room filled with mirrors. They're all me, reflection after reflection, stretching into infinity. My face is wrong. The eyes are too large, the mouth too wide. And they're all moving, lips forming soundless screams. I back away, but more reflections appear behind me. Suddenly, one mirror shatters. In the broken frame, a figure stands. It's me, but not me. Its face is blank, featureless. It reaches out, hand melting into tendrils of darkness. I turn, run. The mirrors explode, shards cutting my skin, but I don't feel pain. I stumble into what should be my bedroom. The bed's gone, replaced by a long road. Gravel crunches under my feet. My car sits at the end. I rush towards it, desperate to escape this madness. As I reach out for the door handle, it opens on its own. A figure steps out, driving seat reversed so we're face to face. It's me, but it's not. Its eyes are two swarming pits of darkness. The hum fills my ears, deafening now. I scream, but no sound comes. It smiles, mouth stretching wider and wider until it's a chasm of nothingness. Then, everything goes black. I wake up in my car, parked at the gas station from that first night. Morning light streams in. Everything feels normal, like none of this ever happened. But my hands shake as I turn the ignition. The engine purrs to life, and under the familiar hum, there's a faint buzzing like distant swarming insects. I drive away, leaving behind the small town, the gas station, and the sense that something is very, very wrong. But what? That's the question echoing in my mind as I head back towards home, or at least where I think it should be. I'm behind the wheel, night's grip tightening around me as I navigate winding roads towards home. Rain spits at my windshield like tiny pebbles, each one a pinprick of light in the darkness. The car's heater breathes warm air onto my hands, but my core remains untouched by its comfort, a knot of unease twisting within. I've taken this route countless times, yet tonight it feels different. Familiar landmarks are there, but they seem subtly altered, like strangers donning familiar faces. The old oak tree at the junction looms larger than usual, its gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers. I shake off the thought, attributing it to fatigue and the gloomy weather. The radio hums softly, a static-filled lullaby that fails to soothe my frayed nerves. I switch it off, leaving only the rhythmic thrum of tires on wet asphalt and the occasional drum roll of thunder. Silence is a rare commodity in my bustling life, but tonight, it feels oppressive, heavy with unspoken words. As I round a bend, headlights illuminate what appears to be a figure huddled by the roadside. My foot instinctively presses down on the brake pedal. The figure doesn't move as I approach, its form obscured by the pouring rain. A shiver runs down my spine. Something feels wrong. But it's just another drenched traveler caught in the storm, I tell myself, stepping out of the car. The figure is small, slight, a child. They're hunched over, arms wrapped tightly around themselves. As I near, they don't look up, don't react to my presence at all. My hand reaches out tentatively, hovering above their shoulder. Their clothes are soaked through, clinging to skin that seems unnaturally pale beneath the glow of my headlights. "Hey," I say softly, then curse myself for breaking the rules. But no response comes, and I can't help but feel a sense of relief when they finally lift their head. The face that greets me is not one I recognize, yet it feels familiar. It's like looking into a distorted mirror, seeing features warped by fear and confusion. "Let's get you inside the car," I murmur, guiding them gently. They follow without resistance, their body movements jerky, unnatural. As we drive away, I cast one last glance at the spot where they were standing. The rain has turned into a downpour now, washing away any trace of our encounter. Back home, I settle them on the couch with a blanket wrapped tightly around them. Their eyes follow my movements as I prepare some hot chocolate, but there's no expression behind those wide, dark pupils. It's disconcerting, this lack of interaction, yet somehow comforting too. No questions asked, no explanations expected. Days pass in an odd rhythm of normalcy and unease. The child, or whatever it is, never speaks, never moves unless prompted. Meals are taken silently side by side, evenings spent watching TV, though neither of us seem to be paying attention to the screen. It's as if we're both waiting for something, but neither knows what. Strange things start happening around the house. Small things at first, doors left open that I could have sworn were closed, pictures hung crooked on walls, a faint whispering echo when there shouldn't be any sound at all. I brush it off as my imagination playing tricks on me, fueled by sleepless nights and an unfamiliar presence in my home. One day, while making dinner, I notice the kitchen window is wide open despite the chill outside. As I reach to close it, a cold breeze ruffles my hair, carrying with it a strange scent, metallic, like blood or rust. My hand freezes midair as something catches my eye. Tiny droplets of red on the windowsill, glistening under the fading sunlight. I follow the trail, heart pounding in my chest, into the living room where our silent companion sits motionless, eyes fixed on a point beyond the wall. The red drops lead to them, spattering their clothes, their hands, their face, and I realize with growing dread that it's not paint or nail polish remover as some distant part of me had hoped. The figure turns slowly towards me, palms upturned like an offering. In its lap lies a small, twisted object, a bird perhaps, or a piece of driftwood. Its surface is slick and glistening, marred by tiny, deep scratches. As I lean in for a closer look, it lets out a high-pitched screech, the first sound it's made since we found each other on that stormy night. I stumble back, horror etched into my face. The thing, whatever it is, smiles at me, revealing rows of tiny, razor-sharp teeth. Its eyes are no longer dark voids, but swirling galaxies of malice and hunger. And I know in that moment that we've reached a point of no return. I run, leaving behind my life as I knew it, fleeing from the thing that should never have been allowed into my home. But it's too late. It's already burrowed deep within me, under my skin, inside my mind. Because now, every time I look in the mirror, I see its face staring back at me, smiling its terrible smile. And all I can do is drive, faster and faster into the night, away from the past, towards an uncertain future. The road stretches out before me, endless and twisting, leading only God knows where. But I have to keep moving, because if I stop, it might catch up with me again. And this time, there won't be any escape. So here I am, lost in a world that's no longer recognizable, haunted by shadows of my own making. The headlights carve a path through the darkness, illuminating nothing but more darkness ahead. There's no going back now, only forward, into the abyss. And so I drive on, eyes fixed on the road, knuckles white around the steering wheel. Because maybe, just maybe, if I keep moving fast enough, long enough, I can outrun myself and what we've become.